And this is the day that never turn has made, and we should all rejoice and be glad in it. For we are living testimonies of his grace and his mercy. I don't know what it took for you to get here, and you don't know what it took for me to get here. But I feel that we have been divinely guided, because we're all going to hear some information that will take us to a higher level of consciousness. If it weren't for you to be here, then you would be someplace else. Just remember that you were chosen by the Creator to show up here. We're going to have a voice prayer by Sheikah Crutch. And followed by that prayer, there will be the African dance.
What's up? Can we all rise? Arise, face to the east, give it all praise. Allah, great God, Creator. Give honor to Marcus Garvey, to Prophet Noble Ali, all the grand sheikhs, sheikesses, grand governors, and all the chiefs, and all the Morshmers. Allah, Father universe, God of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah, my protector, my guide, and my salvation. By night, and by day. Who is holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Islam. Hotel.
Thank you, ladies, for doing that one. And then this last one, everybody Jesus while we get set.
Good afternoon. My name is Shehan Justin Morris, and I will be doing a conference today for you. It's called Tension, and it means heaven and earth. And on behalf of my instructor, he apologizes that he cannot be here, so I'm standing in his place for him. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mufudishie Al-Ansur Kazi. I'm an African martial art teacher. Not to go against any other martial arts. If you want to look for your martial arts and so forth, you can find it in other systems. But I prefer this because as a people we need to evolve from where we were. The African system that you will see today is part of the African culture brought in today. I feel that every man, every black man, or whatever you call himself, melon, should be taking some kind of African martial arts so you can learn your own culture. Many people that see me sitting on female wonder why the sister is subservient to me. Now, when those two entities are together, then that's what makes the power within the universe. You will not go anywhere. When you go out there and sit on the ground, you're sitting on the what? A woman. You're sitting on a woman. The earth is a woman, a female. Most of the systems and ideas and so forth came from your mother. The systems you will see today is called Ugani and Gumi, as well as Tai Chi movement, which comes out of the system called Tang Yu, which is a system that originated in Africa. It started at first before it got to Egypt. Egypt was just a school. The Moorish was the ones who taught and brought the information to Egypt. Then Egypt didn't do no more than record that particular history, and people went there to study. It was before you got to Egypt. Everybody think it came out of Egypt. It came out of another land, more people, before it got to Egypt, and then it came that way. The African martial art is one of the most powerful martial arts there are. What happens is us, we don't learn the African way because we're basically afraid. You've been taught to be afraid. You're either running from Satan, or running from the white man, or running from your wife, or running from your baby mama, or running from something. The African martial arts gives you a higher consciousness so that you'll be able to do that because all you are is consciousness. What you will see on the floor today will be consciousness, what has been evolved from the original people that we are. Give us some time because these are new students that are coming forth and we'll give you some ideas of what we do. Give us Sister Ann, she was a good cheerperson. It takes a strong woman to hold you up, you know what I'm saying? So you brothers that need a cheerperson, don't get no little bony lady, you ain't that strong. You're big strong, sister, I'm down there to hold you up. The first part of it we're going to go through is give you some idea of the concept of African tradition. Here, you read a movie real quick. I'll tell you what, give this brother the movie. In Africa, we didn't fight to hurt each other. That concept came from somewhere else. The first thing that a warrior learns is healing. To be a warrior, you first must be a healer, not a killer. We killed food for food, and we were gatherers, but we didn't kill each other. What's going on today? What you're doing today is something that's not out of our culture. That's right. Shooting each other, hating each other, hating on each other. That didn't come out of our culture. Don't say that I'm doing this because that's the way I am. No, you picked that up. That's right. Somebody showed you that. You're trying to be Roy Rogers and somebody else. You're trying to be somebody that you are not. When the African tradition, when two men disagreed with each other and one threw a punch, he also had to heal him. He got the punch, he would strike the man, and so forth, and then would rub him and see if he's all right. Why? Because what made him attack me in the first place, because he had tension in him. Man don't have no against the other man. He had something wrong with him. So if he punches again, you block him, take his head back. Because that's where he's hurting in his consciousness. His third eye. A lot of people want to kick the man in the groin. That's supposed to be something that didn't come from us. We understood the jewels. We knew that was our reproduction. You see what I'm saying? So if you want to find a man's jewel, his greatest jewel is here. Shoot. You shoot here, it's the nose. This is your higher consciousness. This is your lower consciousness. The lower consciousness is where he's operating from. So if you want to get that, just go here to the nose. You got it? Give him a hand, y'all. Man is based off of his consciousness in the African martial arts. When you're in the African martial arts, you got to learn about yourself. You got to wear the African clothes. But that was tradition in Africa. We can't do the same thing they did in Africa. There was a different period then. You can't go to the phone booth anymore, can you? So you would evolve now to a, so I'm not looking for a phone booth, I'm going to evolve to another level. So what I teach in the school teaches you to evolve. You have to create your own system. You get that information from the cosmos and put that within yourself. And you should be creating something now. We haven't created anything in the community. You need to go back and create that. Recreate your family, recreate your children, recreate everything. God speaks for the ancestors. What you're reaching for is that consciousness of your ancestors speaking through the God, coming to you. And what happened is, we're not taking care of our ancestors. We go all the way to Africa and put flowers on the grave for people we don't know and won't go down to Greenwood Cemetery and put something on that grave. Your grandmother, your grandfather, your great-grandfather. That's what we teach in the African martial arts. We teach you to represent and respect each other. The spirit, the highest level as a warrior's character. If your character ain't no good, whatever you take into you as a martial artist, you're going to misuse it and abuse it and attack me on the street. If you learn a kick and you got the wrong consciousness, you're going to turn on me. Because they said when the apple falls, it'll turn on the tree. Is that not true? You have to meditate. Powerful thing is silence. That's what we'll do now. All right, cheat, move. Discipline is one of the orders. What has happened is you've been disciplined by somebody else. But when I come and tell you, give me 5 push-ups, sit down. No, you can't speak. You're mad. But if you go on your job and tell you we're not going to pay you today, you say, well, when you can I get paid tomorrow?
Go ahead, bro.
Is that right? I tell you to move your car, you block me, you got an attitude. But when other police come, I don't call them colors, but I ain't related to that. You moved it before you got there. He just put a siren out, you heard it. But it was a fire truck and you thought it was the police and had your truck moved in the back. The African martial arts teach you to claim your own creativity. Whatever you see up here, you should take it and create it and bring it back to me. My teacher taught me to take this particular art, but don't do mine. Go take it, go in your own mind and ask the ancestors to give you your movements that you should be doing. If you go buy a loaf of bread, recreate the loaf of bread and be your loaf of bread. If you get some African cloth, redo it and make your own outfit. Even if you have to bring it all the way up here, if it's you, do that. Y'all got what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now, what you're going to do now is breath. Your most powerful asset is your breath. Lose an arm, lose a leg, but don't lose your breath. It's slow and easy. Why do you do slow and easy? Because you are developing. Anything that develops goes slow. If you did grow real fast, then we're going to hide you because you're a hybrid, you or something new. The only thing that we look for now are women who don't get old, apples that don't rot, cars that don't need gas. When we get that, then we happy. Because the fruit that you buy now in the stores don't rot. But the women do get old. But then you got on a woman, but you got wisdom with it. Can you imagine a woman with wisdom? How powerful you would be? See? Awful. We play jazz. Why? Because those brothers was geniuses. They split notes. They took the drum and played this in the hand and picked up the rhythm. We were dancers. We moved. We jammed. Our body, our community moved. It moved the breath. It gave you creativity. We popped our fingers. We would see each other, shake our shoulders. We walked in rhythm. When you see a brother walking down the street, people just look like they just floating.
Swag.
When the sisters walk, even the birds try to do it up in the tree. Is that right? When you see a good one walking, you just want to rhythm. You're supposed to where you're going. We lost it. We done gave it up. We frowning now. We're not smiling no more. We gotta put that back into our culture. That is our culture. We met people, we could tell when brother's energy was good because when you walked up to him, you could feel that goodness. If he's uptight, he got something wrong with the negativity is on him, we could hug it. That's why many of the religions start hugging each other. Islam, when they see a brother, they run up and what? Do what? Hug him. Is that right? When you see a sister in church, you run up and you hug them. Because they knew it was taken off of. People didn't want to take stress off of. We didn't have no stress. We walked free through the jungle. Even the lions gave us respect. We didn't get shook. We walked right there with it. When we run nice. Is that right? Michael Jordan, when he dunked nice. Is that how it went? We need to walk nice again, talk nice again, move nice again, float nice again. We need to get back to the order of that. But we got to take you out slow like you're a baby and teach you how to breathe again. Bring that into your pioneer gland so you can recreate yourself. You do that and you do it with the breath. You do it with the power of the breath. That's your closeness to the ancestors. That's your essence of the Most High. Your breath. Your breath is so powerful that when you see somebody you love, you want to walk up and put your mouth on their mouth. Is that right? You want to kiss them. That's how strong it is. That's how strong that breath is. If it's too hot, your body is hurting. Kiss it. Make it feel better. Your finger can fall off and your mouth don't throw breath on it. It felt good. Get something in your eye. What they bring your eye, open your eye and do what? Blow in it. You'd be blind the next day, but it felt good then, didn't it? They are practicing the movement so they can have chi within it as they move. Put your breath in. And at the same time, you create your balance. In my school, they call balance Maya. Using the right and left brain. That's what Maya means. You use the right and left brain. Going back into it. Putting it into your side. It's a sign of Libra, which is what I am. So that's why I practice the system of balance. You open the way. You open the way through your own consciousness. No one can open the way for you but you. It's your own consciousness. We don't open it up because you are afraid. We take that fear out of you so that you can express yourself. Each one of you have a creativity from your ancestors that give it to you so that you can be powerful too. Beyond your measure. You're powerful already. This is valuable. This used to sell. People used to capture it, put chains on it. They left the chains on you so that they could control you. But they said now once he's controlled, once he becomes passive, once he's no longer a threat, they took the chains off of you. And look at you, you are no longer a threat. Give him a hand, y'all. The next one I'm bringing on, then we're going to go. Sister here, she's Kentucky's national champion. Go on the internet, check it out. People don't think they come from somewhere else. She came from an African school, from the African martial arts. Here, she learned to use all the limbs. That's it up. And she took it off. From here, you use the system. I'm not going to make it long, I'm going to make it short. Here. You put it in there. Thank you. In the school, you're told to bring your leg up. You cannot put it down. If I don't tell you to put your leg down, you don't put your leg down. You put your leg down without me telling you, I'll beat you. Until you take control of your own body. Bring it to me. Oh. Give our hand. If you're already in martial art, they teach you to break taking over their land, that was taking and killing their children. That's when you get mad at home, what you do. If somebody, you see your child or your mother get hit or get killed, you turn around and you go, oh, you know what? You hit the wall. If it was a table, you do what? That's what they was doing. They wasn't trying to hurt your hand. You beat your hand about this precious, wonderful God gift to you, you'll mess your hand up. Wait till you get my age, I always said, almost 70 years old, you've been beating the brick. What you think will happen in your hand? We didn't have to fight each other because we went higher. That's why we learned things about the ancestors and the spirits and the Orishas and so forth. So they would send it, we fought. We danced before we walked because we connected to the ancestors. We moved. What was that? Look mad out of it because the ancestors now have possessed us. We went into possession. That's what made us fight. That's what the Japanese and the Chinese looked at and imitated it. They looked at it and imitated it. You thought it was theirs. You thought, you imitated someone else's madness. When we got upset, we took it to the what? Ancestors. That's right. We went to them. Please come forth. Is that right? We pulled it in, pulled the energy in, sent it out. We knew it was going to get captured. We didn't beat ourselves, hurt our arm, knock our head against the wall, break bricks. Hit no brick. If we did, we used it to build a house. Bam. The fan, the first fan was a leaf. It was a leaf. It started with the Moors. The Moors used to sit in chairs like that and they had big leaves. Come on, bro. Knocking the flies off of them. Took care of it. Then a woman got hold to it. Lord have mercy. And it evolved. She said, I can kill something with this. Because most of the ideas is hatched through the woman anyway. We just took it and said, thank you, baby, this is mine. Look at This is not African martial arts versus someone else, versus anything. Because we will find a way to attack something. If you live in a different zip code now, the young brother said, I'm 403, I'm 402. We will find something to be against each other. We'll pick yellow or green or blue color just to get you, well, he's got on green. People ask us why we wear black uniforms. We wear black uniforms because the black sensitizes and stimulates our body. Don't blackness stimulate you? It stimulates me. Nothing is more beautiful than a black woman. When she comes near you, you get stimulated. But the brothers in the neighborhood have picked up a news. Come on. Go ahead. So I'm gonna wear a black uniform. Anywhere. Black top. Black shoes. It's revolutionary to love a black woman. If you're a real revolutionary, get you a black woman. See how revolutionary you are. Put that in your heart. Because the mind only is imitating the heart. The mind don't have no power, it's imitating the heart. That's why you see all your deities, they hearts flaming. If you go from one prayer, you be taken away. Fame. be careful if your wife bring a fan home. Let me have a statement. The soda. There are many sodas. People use different sodas all the time. It was a practice of skill. Lay up here, my brother. Now I know how Abraham's son felt. The knife is sharp. The apple is not already cut. You know, well, if it was a Japanese up here, you wouldn't question it. But since it's no, let me see the apple, y'all. It don't take much to be cut. You cut yourself with paper. Give me a. Take your finger like this and thump your neck. It don't take much to hurt, does it? But I'm just that good. I done done this 100 times, only cut 99 people. That means I'm getting cut. I'm getting better. I didn't say give up. I just said that keep y'all at table water. That way I don't touch your hand, you still got some grip. We have to create our own heroes. We have to applaud each other. We got to begin to do that. It's so important for your children at work. Now I've got like 400 children that I teach. That's a lot of young people. That's a lot of young brothers. That's a lot of young sisters. We have a school just for boys in Portland Elementary School. Just for boys. Come by and watch so you can see the work is difficult. I don't know what's going on with the young brothers. But they can't read. That's right. You've got to teach them to read. Some of you brothers that are in here ain't doing nothing anyway. You come over and pick a brother, show him how to read. Show him how to write. So he can find his own destiny through his own consciousness, through his own cosmos, so he can tap into that creative energy. And as I grow older, he'll have a store. He'll have a filling station. He'll be making tables. He'll be selling water. Create his own pepper shaker. Create a shoe. Make a necklace. Make a watch. Make something. That's right. Does that make sense to y'all? Sure. That's what the African martial artists teach. They teach you, and say, don't use my stuff, go create your own. I said, well, can I take that top? No, create your own. Well, what kind of pants should I wear? You decide. Put it back in your pocket. Back in your pocket. Put it in your children. I got 4 books back there I wrote. And I'm not a writer. Words I couldn't ask, I asked my little girl, how do you spell this? It don't matter where you get the information that you give up. The information. Ask your neighbor. You ask him for everything else down in front of the focus and ask me how to spell it. You ask for money out there, ask me how to spell the word. That's what empowers us. We done stopped. We done gave up. Our ancestors were more powerful than we are in this day. Your great-great-grandfather done more with little than what we got right now. It's because we done stopped doing anything. Don't get mad at me because I'm saying it. Don't get mad because we get mad at each other so quick. Tell the mother, don't get mad at me when I tell the little knucklehead boy he brought in there, you got to read all okay. Because if you can't read, he's going to die anyway. That's right. Thank you.
The purpose of the event will be brought to us by the National Grant Chief, Dr. Akway and Akway.
I want to tell you thank you, all of you, for making this be possible for us to have this here. You're all Moors, and you're here to identify that as Moors. To wherever you gather to study, it's important that you study and study some more to know who you are and what you're about and what you're supposed to do as a God doing the work that's supposed to be done in this creation. You know, we do some reading, but sometimes we misread. I read a book and got through reading and didn't know what I read. Have you ever done that? Have you ever read a book and got through and didn't realize what you read? Well, this is what we want to say today. We have the National Grand Chairman here of the MANG in behalf of the Moorish American National Government. What does that mean for us? It means that we're going to deal with the prime source of the writer that wrote the book, Exhuming of a Nation. Here in Louisville, Kentucky, we're not going to say we haven't seen it. We're not going to say we haven't listened to it. We said we brought him here so we can educate ourselves on it right in our spot. That's what we done, not he done it. It's we. It's this community. It's all these pheasants on the heads around here that making this happen. I'm proud of y'all. 7 years ago, I didn't think you was going to do this. I was almost ready to give up and go to San Bernardino, California and leave my hometown. But you surprised me. Today, look at us. Look in this room. The brothers with the feathers on their heads are brothers that study and ready to share that with other brothers and sisters. You create your own study units. And then you have situations like this where everybody comes together and listen to what's going on. And I say to you, I know it may stretch you out a little bit, but this is the last supper for Negro, blacks, and colors.
Wow.